the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Scottsdale, it's the opening round of the Arizona Classic. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. Round one here at TPC Scottsdale, just 2 more events remaining on the regular season calendar. We'll be at TPC Boston next week, and that's it. The playoffs begin after that. So, that said, interesting time of year. You have half the field just trying to get to their best form, and another half trying to get in, period. Okay, that's a good one to start. Safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
Rich, great tee shot to start the day. Now looking at an approach shot with no penalty areas and no bunkers around this green, so all you're taking a look at is that hole location.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par.
Thank you.
The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Here we go. This one for birdie. The pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope. It's in for a birdie. You know where we are because you can look to the right. We're in the desert. You want to keep it out of that. If you do, with a good tee shot, absolutely a chance to get home in 2 and maybe jumpstart the round with an eagle 3.
So it has to be eagle right here, boy.
Solid. Good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
From 4 feet for birdie. Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. Arriving now at the first par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, 183-yard fourth. Slightly uphill with an elevated green that is tough to see from the tee. Bunkers guard it short, right, and left. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. 14 feet to the hole. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. Heading now to the 470-yard par 4 fifth. This hole is all about the drive. Hit the fairway, and the approach is simple, but a massive bunker on the right is trouble, making an approach over a wash very difficult. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
This could be a good one.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. Par 4 6th, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, well, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot.
This one starting a little left off the tee.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Noted this for birdie.
And he's got to be happy where this ball went up. Just slightly uphill, looks almost dead straight.
good line. Very close to going in. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain at 4 under. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favouring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Ten-foot putt left. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Up next, the 475-yard par 4 8th. It's a slight dog leg left. Ideally, you want to shape a right to left shot to catch a downslope on the fairway. But watch out for the 2 bunkers on the left. Par from there would be a big ask. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Fairway at the 8 slopes dramatically from right to left. Ball sitting in the right portion of this fairway. Wants to go right to left, but the green calls for a left to right shot. Let's see what happens.
Inexcusable.
Oh, shut up. Inexcusable, my ass.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at -3. Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
In my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par. This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision making. It's a hard dogleg to the right and you have a couple of options. You can cut the corner with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play. That's going to be into the rough right behind the big stadium structure at 16. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot, foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Come on!
Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. Moving on to the 11th hole, Frank Water, all along the left side, 472 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, this one's weird because the tees are a little off-center. They start down the right side, which makes it into a dogleg. And you mentioned the water. It always comes into play. And there are 0 fairway bunkers. You don't need them here at 11 because really it's all about the tee shot. Find the fairway, then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the barrel outside, and your problems are just starting. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Could we see magic on 2 straight holes? This, another long one for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. Arriving now at the beautiful 192-yard par 3 12th, featuring a peninsula green with water hugging the right side and 2 deep bunkers protecting the left. And that one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Now, from long range, this for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Next up, the 558-yard par 5 13th. Great driving hole featuring water and desert on the right, mature mesquite trees and a big bunker on the left. Drive the ball between that trouble, and the green is definitely reachable in 2. This is a good scoring hole. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Now this for another birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. For tournament golf, this is one of the exciting holes, the 15th here at TPC Scottsdale. It's reachable at 553 yards, but it is also a nightmare if you hit your second shot. You can make a big number here. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Chance now for another birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And the lead moves to 2 now with 3 holes to play here on day 1. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the Gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th here at TPC Scottsdale. He ran in a long one a moment ago. This equally long for another birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good effort right there. We've seen others leave that putt much shorter than that. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Now to the 17th. And Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Now this for another birdie. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And the lead's going to remain 2. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the church pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. That looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
Oh, baby.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Oh, yeah. Bottom of the barrel for birdie here at 18. And that will be an opening round 62. A tremendous score. So an ideal day one for our featured golfer. Already 3 shots clear of the field after.
BRB. 42 Eagles, baby. Round 2. Round 2, baby.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Scottsdale, second round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 3 as he gets set to begin play. And that will come to rest just off the fairway, but not too much trouble from there, I wouldn't think.
Rough's really not that deep, Rich, so you're exactly right. Sitting up well enough, no problem whatsoever.
Put in there for
Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at -9. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope, 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those 2 deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And I'd say this one has a little bit of right to left in it, though I think all in all, not a lot, up or down.
That one just going to sneak on by.
just missed.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. We come now to the first par 5 of the day, 558-yard third. A dry wash runs down the entire right side, and then it cuts across the green. Long drive down the right side, and the green is going to be reachable in 2. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in two. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Really nice mix of holes to start here at TPC Scottsdale. The 2 4s and then the par 5. Now our first par 3. Just a little over 180 yards, Frank.
Plays a little downhill, longer than what it once was. Green is radically different. Used to be deep, now it's wide. And the bunkering, of course, is visually totally different from what it used to be.
That's quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he gets it to 12 under par. Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year, played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Look here at birdie.
Yeah, and this doesn't have a lot in it. Might just be slightly uphill with very little break.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Now to the par 4 6th. Decision time, Frank. Driver, or do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's been stiffened up, though. The length hasn't increased, but that bunkering in that choke point. So the strategy. Do you have the length to get past them? Or if you have to lay up, it's going to leave a much longer second shot. Well, perfect drive, great position, good chance really to attack this flag. That second shot's going to be somewhere between 90 and 100 yards.
With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. It was a really nice shot.
So he'll finish that off for his par, and he'll remain at 3 under. Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
Yeah, that's a good spot right there, and a chance now for a birdie here at 7. 13 feet away. Got it there, but not quite on target. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Now here at the par 4 8, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg. And because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
All right, in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag and the pin on the left portion of the green.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Well, the key here at the par 4 9th as you close out this front side with the 453-yard hole is to keep it away from those 2 bunkers down the right-hand side. If you do that, then you have a pretty clear approach shot. Keep in mind, there is a ridge that sort of bisects the middle of this green. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
And that is safely in for his par as he'll stay at 3 under for the round. Par 4 10th hole. And Frank, do you think players should consider cutting the corner over that large bunker along the right side?
Well, in years gone by, Rich, that's exactly what they were starting to do. And consequently, they've sort of put in a few new bunkers really to stop that, that avenue or access into 10. Really, the easiest way to play it is just play it down the left side, leave yourself in. If you want to be brave, be prepared that if you miss, you'll find a bunker.
Wind pushing this one a little to the right.
Well, that tee shot took some working out. The breeze was coming off the left, made the adjustment, and it is absolutely fine now.
A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And I'd say this one has a little bit of right to left in it, though I think all in all, not a lot, up or down.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. This is a terrific hole here at TPC Scottsdale. The 11th is 472 yards and a par 4. You can see you don't want to hit it left because water goes down the entire left side. Need to hit it long, need to hit it straight. And the best spot is to be down that right side of the fairway. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the whole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
This from 7 feet. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11. It'll hold tight at minus 13. Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. Got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Okay, safely aboard on the back part of the green, but a long way from this front hole location. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone. Now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side. They certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, that needs to throw out the anchor, but it is not going to. That's a tough one to read from that distance. And this one, look at that, going to wind up off the green. Didn't get it all the way there, but I think he'll be able to finish that off and walk to the next tee in pretty good shape, Frank.
Yeah, not going to get a prize for being a hero, but no damage done.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is. We come now to the 490-yard par 4 14. Quite as intimidating as number 11, but every bit as demanding. After an uphill tee shot, players hit into a green sitting precariously on what was once a spectator's mound. Par is a great score here. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
This for birdie now at 14.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 14 under par. Now at the par 5 15th, and Frank, there is plenty to catch your eye. There's also quite a bit to catch your ear. You can hear the roars at the par 3 16th. So how do you focus on the task at hand?
Great question, Rich. You know, you realize you're about to enter the stadium part of the golf course. But this is the last par 5 that you're going to play. We've seen eagles here over the years. We've seen many a player hit it in the water off the tee or water short of the green. Certainly one of the tougher tee shots coming in. No bunkers here to worry about, just that huge lake to the left. Find the fairway. You might just find the green.
Okay, that's going to come to rest in the rough as that rolled all the way through this long 15th green, but it is safely on that island. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
I'll tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain at 14 under. Well, here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the club. He would not go for his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels.
Oh, straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And he has now moved 5 clear of the field here in round 2. Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best. Short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward. This may be a touch right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Chance now for another birdie. Good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17 to 16 under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the church pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18. And this will be a second round score of 64. That is very well done. So for Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich.